Hi everyone, it's Sina here again. If you're new to my channel, I'm a singer, model, and energy therapist based here in New York for many years. And today I wanted to make a quick video for you regarding reality versus expectation here in New York City. What is it really like to live here in 2025? So the first expectation I could think of was New York is the city that never sleeps, and therefore you can get anything you want at any time. That's actually not the case. It is better than, what is better really, but opening hours and stuff. If you like more flexible opening hours, it's definitely better than Norway, where I'm from, where things close really early, sometimes on the weekends. And you can get late night food here and late night groceries, but it's not like you can walk into any place at 4 a.m. and get something. There are a few stores, I believe maybe Morton Williams in certain locations opens really early and closes really late, or is open 24/7. I'm not sure. I'll put it on the screen. But yeah, it's not like you can get whatever you want whenever you want. So definitely keep that in mind, although ours are better than most places. Expectation. I've got so much energy and I can't wait to work hard and prove myself in New York City. Reality is that's wonderful, but New York also drains your energy much faster than you would believe, no matter how motivated and focused you are. So you really have to try to figure out a way for you to get balance in your life. If you are in it for the long run, and you are especially an entrepreneur, or you want to launch your own business, you need to be in it for the long run, and that means that you cannot overextend yourself energetically, financially, health-wise. You need to take care, and that can be very demanding in this city, even though it is a haven of sorts for people that like to work hard, people that consider themselves achievers, because there's so many other achievers in this city. So you will find like-minded people here in that regard, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't take its toll. So keep that in mind. Okay, flipping my list. The last expectation I came up with was that my commute in New York City isn't that far. It really doesn't look that far. It's 25 minutes or something like that, especially if you are in Manhattan. It looks like, depending on where you live and where you're going, but it looks like it's easier than it is in a way. It's much better than cities where almost the only option is to live in the suburbs. So this is not really, if you I guess this could be for you if you live in the suburbs too. I mean, I used to live all the way out in Jamaica, which is basically the suburbs, or the beginning of the suburbs here in Queens. The point is just that almost no matter what subway line you live by, the commute just takes time and it takes energy, and more than you would think. So no matter where I've lived, it just always is a thing where it seems like the commute is super convenient, and it is, but at the same time, like I've said in another video here, there's no Wi-Fi yet in 2025 underground in the New York City subway system, tunnels and stuff. So it just, it's a really good subway system, don't get me wrong, but it's just the expectation when you look at the subway map, when you're finding a place to live, it's too positive always. It's like, oh well, it's not that bad, and then it always turns out to be, yeah, bad, or not bad, but you know what I was trying to say. Anyway, that's it for this little video. If you have any other questions about New York City, I'm your girl, so drop it in the comments below and subscribe and like this video. Bye for now.